you know me, you know that I absolutely suck at Forsaken. But today we put all that aside and we're gonna be making a Forsaken character tier list. Noob is a tough situation overall because he's a good character and a really good survivalist, but he doesn't really contribute much to the team overall. I can see why you'd want to play Noob. He is very good if you know how to use him, but he's very hard to get the gist of, and he really barely contributes anything to the team but doing generators. So for that, I scored him pretty low in F tier. That was a joke, by the way. I scored him in B tier. For Elliot, there's really not much to say. He basically carries the game if he's good. The Elliot is the only healer in the entire game. Other than medkits and Shiletsky's who can eat their own chicken, there's no way to heal. So, Elliots help a lot if they can distribute their pizzas properly. The problem with Elliot is the killers massively target them. Like, kill them the first 5 seconds of the round, so it's very hard to actually enjoy using Elliot without getting targeted. But other than that, Elliot is one of, if not the best character in the game, based off how you like to play. So for those reasons, I put Elliot in A tier. Minor setback, I have become the killer, so let's start mass genocide! Okay, that went kinda out of hand, but now we'll go back to the tier list. For Shiletsky, he is very easy to learn, he has very easy mechanics, and like, he's simple overall. And I would definitely recommend him if you're a new player trying to get into Forsaken. And also, you're very good for the team if you are actually trying. But please, for the love of God, if you're just gonna hide, use Elliot. B tier, yeah. Okay, look, for 007 and 7, this might be partially because of how annoying they are when I'm killer, but I swear to God, if I catch you using 007 and 7 in my lobby, you ain't getting no pizza from me, you ain't getting no protection from me, because you are a useless F tier. F tier is what I meant. I meant F tier. This is my main, and obviously I have a lot of bias towards him, but for a good reason. He has this block ability which you could save your teammates with, and you could also parry the killer's attacks with it, and barely take any damage from it. And he also has the charge, which is good for knockback, and it also gives you a high resistance level. So overall, Guest is my main and my favorite, so he's getting S tier. Yeah, he got S tier because of bias. Sue me. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Time was my main before I started maining Guest. He was the first ever character I actually started getting good at. He was pretty good. Like, he's not very beginner friendly, but I made it work. One of the reasons that he's really good is because he has a lot of unique techs that literally make him OP if you know how to use him properly. But here's the thing, it's not easy to use him properly, and I can't use him properly, so for that reason I'm putting him in B tier. Builderman is a really simple support unit, but he really can't do much. He's very simple. He only has 2 moves which are also very simple. One of them is Dispenser, which heals people, which is really good, by the way. Like, obviously that's cracked, but there's not much text, I don't think. Like, obviously I don't use Builderman, but like, there doesn't seem to be much text. Shout out to any pro Builderman people, which I don't think exist, but if you do exist, shout out to you. And unfortunately, I'm gonna be putting Builderman pretty low in C tier. I'm the killer again. I lost to this stupid Taff! Wait, since you made it this far through the video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe because I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and when I do, I'll be doing a 1,000 Robux giveaway. Every single person counts, and I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. It only takes you 2 seconds and it helps me out a ton. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Speaking of Taff, the next survivor is Taff. Okay, Taff is like, he varies, you know. There's the garbage Taff who just throws the subspace trip mine anywhere, and there's the actual smart Taff that puts it in corners and stuff. But I feel like Taff is like really limited. Like, after the killer knows how to counter it, there's really no gag bear. Other than juking, obviously, but other than that, there's really no gag bear from there. That's why I'm gonna be putting Taff in a C tier. Dusakar is a really good support. Although it was my first time ever using him, I enjoyed it a lot. It was really fun using him and really fun testing out his abilities, which are only used in smart ways. He's very fun to use. He needs actual brain power, and that's probably why he's high difficulty. He's a very good support. Once again, you can save multiple people's life with it if you know how to use him, which I didn't know how to use him, but it was still very fun to figure out. Other than that, he's pretty good, so I'ma put him in a B tier. Lastly, and possibly least, we have Chance. Chance is quite literally fully luck-based. Like, your HP is random, your coin flips are random, your reroll is random, your gunshot is random. The only thing that is skill-based about him is your aim, which is pretty hard to aim. But yeah, other than that, you can barely go a full round without the gun either not working or exploding in your face. So for that reason, I'm giving him a B tier. He would be higher if you were actually guaranteed to land your shots, but it's completely luck-based, so we have to put him pretty low. Here I'm actually gonna change a little bit of our previous votes. We're gonna put Elliot in S tier, we're gonna move Shilki and the Dusakar to A tier. Once again, I highly enjoyed Dusakar, and we're gonna put 007 and 7 a little up, and then for my favorite character, we have to go Guest 1337. And that's the video, and this is my tier list. I hope you enjoyed, and if this video gets 100 likes, I'll make a part 2, and peace.